Welcome to this week's Fundraising Friday. This week, we're talking about welcoming new donors into your donor family and what you can do to increase their retention. Did you know that it costs about a third as much to retain a current donor than it does to recruit a new donor? What are you doing to increase retention of your donors in your database? The number one reason why donors don't give again is because A, they didn't feel valued, or B, they didn't know what a difference their gift made for your organization. So make sure you fix those problems early and often. If you have a donor who gives to you for 3 consecutive years, you pretty much have them for a lifetime. So those first couple of years are most critical. So what are some of the things that you can do? First of all, think about creating a welcoming package for your new donors. That can be an email, a phone call, a letter, all of the above. Something that says, we recognize that you're new to our organization and we thank you for coming on board. Welcome to the family. And let me tell you a little bit more about us, what we do, and how your gift can make a difference. They may have come to you for one service that you offer, or may have come through one door, and now you can tell them what else you do and get them more engaged and more involved. That can also tell them, here's how you can volunteer for us. Donors who volunteer for an organization tend to make 70% larger gifts than those who don't. So try and get them engaged in other ways than just their checkbook. Second of all, make sure you're communicating with them regularly, not just asking them to make a gift, but telling them what a difference their gift makes. Too often, what I see is the thank you note that says, thank you so much for your gift of $25. You helped send 10 kids to camp. Well, no, I didn't. Because you know what? You just cashed my check. Kids haven't gone to camp in the week between when I mailed my check and you just cashed it. Second of all, $25 does not send 10 kids to camp because it costs more than $2.50 each. That's not realistic. Instead, 6 months later, tell me about Johnny, who my $25 helped to send to camp and how this camp made such a difference in his life. Did my $25 send Johnny to camp? Maybe, maybe not. But together, mine and others did. And that's what's going to resonate most with your donors and what's going to have them going, wow, I want to give more to help Johnny and the other Johnnies have that same experience. Third, and most importantly, ask again. Too often I hear nonprofits say, oh, they gave last year. I can't ask them to give again. No, ask again. They are interested in your organization. You welcome them. You told them everything that you do. You've told them what a difference they make. They are much more likely to give again. And it's a lot cheaper for you if I give again than if you have to find someone new. So make sure you're keeping your donors in your solicitation schedule. Whether that means if you solicit 4 times a year, asking them 4 times a year, that's okay. I can choose when to give. Whether that means asking them at the same time of year every year, yeah, maybe, but just make sure you're asking. The number one reason why people don't make a gift is because they weren't asked. So don't make that true of your new donors. That's this week's Fundraising Friday. Thanks. Have a great weekend.